Okay, so we've talked about the why you need to use these talk tracks to drive an appointment culture. We talked about why you need appointments in general, why you want to live in an appointment culture. We also did the what to say, right? What were the talk tracks? And both of those are fairly simple. They really are. You just got to stay on course. That's the how. And the how is the hard part. See, if you want to have an appointment culture, it requires a singular focus on the goal. You need to tell yourself, I don't get paid for information. I've got to have a singular focus on the goal. If I'm on the phone with someone, I have one goal. That's an appointment that shows. So whatever they ask, whatever we do, I need to bring them back to my goal. And that's the hard part. It requires tenacity, right? Because my goal is an appointment that shows. So I have to be tenacious about that. If someone's not willing to set an appointment with me on the phone, then they're not a good fit for me, right? Because that's my goal, is an appointment that shows. I need to be tenacious about it. And it requires discipline. I have to keep circling back to my goal. So someone says, I call someone and I say, hey, I've got two test drives open on that today. I've got a 515, a 545. Which one works better for you? They say, I'm not coming in until you tell me what you're going to give me for my '08 Taurus. We've got to have the discipline to say, well, you know what? Only a trained appraiser knows what your Taurus is worth, and it would be irresponsible for a dealer to give you that information over the phone. Now, I do have 2 appointments open today with my appraiser. I've got a 445 and a 515. Which one of those works better for you? See, that's discipline, to circle back to my goal each and every time. And we need to remember that appointments are the goal. G-O-A-L. So when someone has an objection for us that's going to take us off our goal, we're going to grant the objection. Basically, we're going to agree with their concern. Then we're going to avoid it. Yeah, we're going to avoid it. We're going to redirect their concern. And finally, the L, we're going to launch back into our talk track, right? We're going to set the appointment. This is Discipline 101, and appointments are the goal, the G-O-A-L. Grant the objection, avoid it, launch back into your talk track. So someone says they're not coming in until they know what their 2008 Taurus is worth. We've tried to tell them we've got 2 appraisals open. They say, it doesn't matter. I've got to know. We need to say, listen, Mrs. Jones, I understand that it's important to you to find out what we're going to give you for your Taurus before you arrive, right? We're going to agree with the concern. We're going to grant their objection. Now here's where we're going to avoid it. However, if I gave you a price over the phone, the only thing I could do is lowball you, because only a trained appraiser knows what your Taurus is worth. Now I do have 2, right? I've avoided it. I redirected the concern. I said I can lowball you. That's all I can do. Only a trained appraiser knows what it's worth. And now I'm going to launch back into my talk track, the L. I have 2 appraisals open this afternoon. I've got a 515, a 545. Which one of those works better for you? That's a little reminder that appointments are the goal. Grant the objection, avoid it, launch back into our talk track.